I'm Marianne. Please like and subscribe to MSA. I'm about to share a story about the challenges life has thrown at me. My parents, especially my dad, weren't what some would call expressive and loving. They constantly fought and seemed to spend more time hating each other than anything else. Dad always had the TV blaring. The noise kept me up at night, so I often resorted to sleeping with headphones on. I knew he wasn't a bad person. He just had some annoying habits and seemed to enjoy annoying Mom. Mom was kind. She did her best to be the best mom. She'd surprise me with toys and candies. My favorite place was our treehouse, which Mom built for me. It was my escape. I loved spending time there with my bestie Joy.
Marianne, everything will be okay. My mom got me 2 dolls and I want to give you one. Let's grab some ice cream.
Joy was my best friend since kindergarten. She always knew how to cheer me up, sharing her toys with me. We were inseparable, so much so that some people at school mistook us for twins. Plus, Joy had an amazing voice. Sometimes she sang to me until I fell asleep in the treehouse. Joy's family seemed perfect. Her mom was a successful fashion designer, and her dad was a police officer. Sometimes I found myself wishing I was part of her family, but I'd immediately feel guilty knowing my mom loved me. When I was 16, my gymnastics coach said I should compete in another state. Excited, I asked my parents for money to go. Dad, busy with his motorbike, brushed me off.
Wish I could, honey, but I gotta paint the bike. It's my pride and joy.
I could tell Mom wanted to help by the way she looked at me, giving me the "I wish I could help you, dear" look. And that day, I made up my mind to do something. I grabbed my dad's motorbike keys, thinking I could ride to the competition myself. But since I didn't really know how to drive, I ended up crashing into a fire hydrant. Dad was furious about his damaged bike, but before he could say anything, Mom intervened. "Don't you dare yell at her." Mom then hugged me and handed me some money. "Here, take this money. I've been saving it for quite a while now. I love you, babe." I hugged Mom tightly. I participated in the gymnastics competition and took second place. On the way back, my coach had some really bad news. "Your mom got into an accident while buying ingredients for your favorite apple pie. She's in the hospital now, in a coma." I couldn't say a word. I just stayed quiet all the way home. When I got back, Dad hugged me and told me not to worry, saying Mom would be okay. Later at dinner, I asked Dad something tough. "Dad, can I stay with Joy's family for a bit? It's not that I don't like being with you, but I feel happier there. They really care about me."
Sure, if that makes you happy. I'll talk to Joy's parents.
And Joy's family was really welcoming. Joy's mom used to say, "We're glad to have you, dear. You're like my second daughter from now on." That's how I ended up living with my best friend's family. They even gave me my own room. Joy's parents were wonderful. They looked after me and made me feel like I was their daughter. Even though her dad wasn't always home, I loved them with all my heart and thought of them as family. Joy and I even got closer. We'd spend all night talking or playing video games. I still saw my dad from time to time, and he seemed to be improving, becoming nicer.
I'll keep getting better until you say you want to come back and live with me.
Well, that might take some time, but yeah, keep your hopes up. I smiled and gave him a hug. One day, as I was walking around the house, I found a room full of beautiful clothes. Curious, I started trying them on. Joy's mom walked in on me. "You look beautiful. I've always hoped to share my wardrobe with a daughter." Just then, Joy walked in, and her mom invited her to join. "Joy, darling, come try on some clothes too."
I don't want to.
Soon, I got really close to Joy's mom. We hung out a lot, and I even helped her out at photo shoots, sometimes modeling for her. One day, I was shocked to see my picture on the cover of a big magazine. "I wish Joy liked fashion like you do. Thank you for always being here for me." I smiled and thanked her for making me feel like part of her family. But something was off with Joy. She started keeping to herself, staying in her room, and didn't want to hang out or do anything with me. When I tried talking to her, she just said,
I want to be left alone.
I was really worried about Joy's sudden change and couldn't figure out what I did wrong. I kept trying to fix things, even apologizing, but nothing worked. She sometimes even yelled at me. I had to give her space, even though it hurt a lot. One evening at dinner, Joy's mom shared some exciting news. "Marianne, your teacher called. Your college aptitude test scores were amazing. I'm so proud of you." Turning to Joy, her mom asked, "And how did yours go, honey?"
No, I didn't bother with it. I'm going to be a singer, so I don't need it. Maybe one of your famous friends could help produce my album?
"I won't do that. I want more for you. You're going to college, and later you can decide what you want."
What? You can't make those decisions for me. I'm going to be a singer, and that's that.
As your mom, yes, I can guide you.
You can't tell me anything.
Joy, stop. Your mom's just trying to help.
You shut up. My life was better before you showed up. Go back to your miserable family and leave us alone. I hate you both.
Angry, Joy knocked all the family pictures off the shelf. After that, her behavior got worse. She began skipping school and got mad whenever someone tried to talk about what she